Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Taurus. TT here. I was gonna say your friendly psychic medium. No, wrong channel. Welcome back to our secret love nest, Taurus. Today's channel message is going to be for someone that your kindness is typically taken for weakness, and you're a pushover, or at least people think you're a pushover, but you're not really a pushover. The song that I'm getting for you, Taurus, is Tyla, Truth or Dare. You know, where she say, ooh, ooh, can't handle what I am now. You're a fan now, and it's not what it was. All right, so you need to watch that video, Taurus. The music video specifically, because I feel like there's a message in there for you. All right. You got manipulation. I'm telling you. I'm feeling the energy. I'm smelling bullshit. Bottom of the deck, protection. So you're being protected from someone that's a shape-shifty type of energy. They're a popular loner, Taurus. When you want them, they don't want you. And when you don't want them, that's when they want you. So this is definitely someone that's a very nonchalant type of energy. So we're going to get some oracles in just a minute, but I do feel like ultimately this person can sense that you are protecting yourself from them. This person can tell that you are not falling for the bullshit. All right. You ain't stuck on this person anymore. And I think this person is very egotistical, and they're not used to people. They're not used to anyone, for that matter, getting out of their grasp, getting out of their hold. This is someone that likes to play around, indulgence. You aren't the only one, baby. You aren't the only one. This is someone that likes to play around, like, oh, I got multiple people on my line. I could talk to whoever I want to talk to. I could do whatever I want to do. You come a dime a dozen. Well, if Taurus come a dime a dozen, then go about your business. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. That's how I feel like you feel, Taurus, and I feel like I'm channeling how you feel about this person in this situation. It's like, if you got so much shit under control, go mind your business. Go do something safe. You feel what I'm saying? And personally, Taurus, I feel like this person here is all cap. All right. They're all cap. So, you know what I feel like we're going to use? This good old deck. Because I feel like we need some wisdom. Spirit. Taurus needs some wisdom, because they dealing with a big ass manipulator that thinks that they are super important, but they're not important. They're actually nobody. Okay? So let's get into it. I was going to use my little glittery deck because I really like this deck. I don't know. I may use it. We'll see. So we're going to split the deck. Channel message for Taurus. All of my messages are timeless, Taurus, if you're new. So please make sure you indulge responsibly. You know, I'm not for everybody. Let's play truth or dare. Say you took it from. Treat you just like it. Jupiter. Hi, baby. Hi. He's looking at me like, bitch. He was just venting to me earlier today. I know. I had a long night in the strip club last night. All right, let's get it. So I feel like you're very quiet. I feel like somebody likes when when you are a figment of their imagination, their desire, their fantasy. But when it comes to actually doing something about it or making a move about it, this person knows that you are out of their league, out of their reach. They can't have someone like you. They can't take someone like you. You're too opinionated. You're too intuitive. You know too much. You see too much. Channel messages for Taurus. Transformation. So I feel like you are leaving this person behind. That's what I'm getting, Taurus. Sort of value. Yeah, you weren't getting what you deserve. You know better. I feel like you knew better. This is definitely at a point in your life where this ain't your first rodeo. You know what I'm saying? You've dealt with this kind before. And so sometimes you got to become that nonchalant bitch that nobody wants to fuck with because it's like, oh my God, I can't tolerate this or I can't tolerate that. Well, if they can't take the heat in the kitchen, Taurus, maybe it's time that they get out the kitchen because you're coming up as the Queen of Swords in reverse. So whatever you have of value, whatever you have to offer, you're keeping it to yourself and you're like, nope, I am not, you're not going with me. When Taurus decide that they're gonna doesn't this kind of look like a globe? Like, look, there's like an imaginary globe, and then there's a globe here. And this is my quantum card. Okay. And I feel like you're getting rapid downloads of like where you're going, how fast you're going to get there. And there's a lot of people that can't go with you. I'm hearing, hey, Panini, don't you be a meanie. Like there is people that they want you to stay small, petite, digestible. And I feel like you have always done that. But if you're realizing that they may just very well be, yeah, they may love you, but they're going to always love you like a page. You know what I'm saying? They're going to always love you in a way where it's like, oh, I pity you. You know what I'm saying? That's why, a lot of I just heard, I think it's Chad Boseman or Chadwick. When you're going through something in your personal life, you don't typically like to share it because people like to keep you small. Like, imagine if he told the world that he was battling a mental illness, or not a mental illness. Maybe he was, doing it on his own or battling it on his own. Maybe he was like him not telling nobody that he was going through, I think it was chemo or something like that. Look at me, don't even know. But he was going through a health condition. But he didn't share it with the world and he kept it very private because that's not how he wanted to go out. It's not how he wanted to be remembered. And I feel like a lot of times when you are typically perceived in a particular type of way, there's this cooperative type of expectation where it's like, okay, now that you're sick, we expect you to cooperate and sit down and not do anything. So the roles that he got, the opportunities that he got, he may not have received those same things because the limitations would have been placed on him around what he can and can't do based off of his lifestyle, based off of his health condition. And so everyone and their mother would have had an opinion about how he should go out. And if a person want to go out blazing, why can't they? So that's like the vibe that I'm getting here. I feel like you have decided how you want to go out, and though you love the people that care about you and stuff like that, and the opinions that they have, these results are yours and they're for you only. And I feel like you really do not care to share what those results are with anybody. You feel what I'm saying? And that's perfectly fine. I feel like you are entitled to do whatever the fuck you want to do. and everyone else is just gonna have to get used to it, you know. So you have to know what you're capable of, and when you feel something in your spirit, you got to protect that. And I feel like ultimately, it may be a lonely road and not many people may support it. They may feel like you shouldn't do something, but again, I feel like naturally those are the ones that they like to watch you be limited. Believe it or not, there's a clique, there's a crew for the miserable that likes to that actually get off, okay, on watching another person be limited to what they can and can't do. It's like they all gather around together. It brings them great joy to see, like, oh, look at you, you know, only being able to produce that, only being able to create that, only being able to do this. I feel like I am glorious because you can't do anything else. I have free time and you don't, or, you know, or I have a luxury that you don't. There's something about wanting to make you feel as if you don't have a luxury that they have. And the truth of the matter is, luxury is in the eye of the beholder, baby. And I feel like you got the secret sauce. Um, so it's like, behold fucking that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why, you know, they feel some type of way. You know, because you're making it hard out here. I feel like you're making it hard to make excuses. You're making it hard to say what you can and can't do, because at the end of the day, it's giving. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you living. Look at you out here doing you, boo. So hold that dear to your chest, Taurus. I really feel like Spirit wants you to know. Hold that dear to your chest. Don't forget that, because before it gets better, baby, it's gonna get worse. Um, but again, you have the secret sauce. You know what works, and when you get to the point where, you know, you have to troll a troller, or you have to be very blunt, speak in layman's terms, because that's what the Queen of Swords will typically do. Um, they're gonna have to have this experience. There's gonna come some type of situation where they're like, "Oh yeah, you're really canceling yourself now. Oh yeah, you're really fucking up now. This is our moment." Taurus is about to fall. Possibility in reverse. You ain't gonna make it in this city. You ain't gonna make it in this industry. You ain't gonna make it in this town. And you know, let them have their few minutes. We're gonna light a candle. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have a eulogy. What they call it? Hear ye, hear ye. Let's light a candle. All right, take a picture. It'll fucking last longer. I feel like that's kind of the energy that you're gonna be in, and I'm just picking up the vibes long before it happens. You feel me? So you can't pardon too much wisdom on these hoes, because they ain't much to give. Okay, so we ain't gonna use the wisdom card, because I don't feel like you need the wisdom. If anything, the way you love, the way your mind is so creative, it would behoove them to shut up and watch you do you. Take some notes, because we got the indulgence card. Okay, enjoy. Shut up and eat your pizza. Finally got a piece of the pie. What time is it? Mm-hmm. Oh my God. If you know me, you know I love Rima. So go. All right. All right, so I'm gonna keep talking because I really don't want to get like. What time is it? Oh shoot. I think I got time. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for Taurus? Six of Wands. Taurus, look. The Six of Wands. Do you see that? You about to be so victorious. You taking your feelings back, not giving a fuck, is what works for you. Okay. You could have Aries in your chart, in your fifth house as well. You could be Aries fifth house, life path fifth. All right. I'm also picking up fourth house. Your top four. You could have Aries. You could have Aries, Scorpio, Virgo. You got some placements in your chart that are really working in your favor. Especially if someone was trying to get you to like fit your size, your whatever size shoe you wear into like a narrow ass slipper, and maybe you're not, you know, the shoe fucking don't fit and you can't wear it. Okay. You got the King of Cups in reverse. You know exactly how to trigger somebody. And I feel like you changing, you switching up really messes with someone's feeling. They get in their feelings. They lose their composure. And it comes from you, them feeling like you know something that they don't know. Someone's very emotionally unstable. I mean, we can ride this out for however long is necessary. That's what Spirit is saying. You can ride this shit out for however you need to. Okay. Look at the Page of Cups. Like your love and desire for something is about to return. And do you know why it's returning? It's returning because you're comfortable. You're not for everybody. You get to have it your way. You don't have to compete. You know what I'm saying? You can be emotional. You know that you are like forever this artistic, psychic, creative energy, and a way will always be creative for you. I feel like that's who you are at heart. That's your inner child. And ultimately, I feel like someone is mad because they weren't able to capture your inner child, and because you protected it. You was like, no, I don't need another person to fucking come into my life and protect my inner child. That's my job. Hold on. See, that's bullshit right there, okay? You don't need nobody coming in trying to convince you that you need a protection because your inner child ain't safe, and you know, I don't want nothing to happen to you. What the fuck? There's another message here. There's someone that wanted you to like be in a state of constant fear, like, oh my God, what if this happened to me? Who's gonna protect me? I need to have this or I need to have that. And the truth of the matter is you don't. So it's like somebody wanted you to be subscribed to they bullshit, child. I don't know. They expectations of you. Well, tell them, Spirit said, tell them to get in line. They ain't the only one that wants that, and they won't be the last. Now, this person doesn't have to be a water sign, okay? They can also have like water placements in their chart somewhere in down yonder, okay? If you dig a little bit deeper, dig a little deeper. What movie is that from? Yeah, I think I got a package. Okay, so you may get a package. That could be a confirmation. I don't know how. I swear it sounds like Did y'all hear that? Like, let me know if y'all heard that. Because I think I heard something at my door. Okay. This is going to be a fun Halloween. If you watch this before Halloween, your Halloween's going to be fabulous. It's going to be fun. I feel like fun is coming back into your life, okay? So as long as all you need to know, Taurus, is as long as this person is becoming emotionally unhinged, you're going to be extremely successful. When you start cooperating or trying to conform or do things that's acceptable or likable, it's never going to work in your favor, honey. All right, you are not meant to be liked. You are a non-conformist, and it's due to some type of, you can have air in your chart somewhere. It's due to some type of placements that you have in your chart, honey. I don't know if it's your north, south, east, north, south, east, west. I'm about to drool. You have options as well. I really need to see what time it is. Hold on. Thank you for being so patient. Y'all are so nice. All right. So as long as this person here is sweating, just know that their routine is fucked up and yours is getting better. Their life is looking shitty and yours is doing better. So there's something about someone is meant to constantly get residual karma in regards to you, Taurus. And so as long as they're getting residual karma in regards to you, the better everything will be. So I don't know who this person is that's meant to be getting residual karma, but if you know who that person is, drop it in the comment section. All right? Residual. Pick up your residual karma that don't belong to Taurus. Drop it in the comment section. Come pick up your residual. I think my hair is on my brush. Come pick up your residuals. It doesn't belong to Taurus, okay? And we're doing amaze balls with timing. What else? Aha! Now this is my magic tool. All right, why? Someone's a cub. Someone could be a lion. All right, it could be a Leo. So you got the secret to getting someone. Like you really could remove some type of karma off somebody, but as long as you hold this information that you know in your back pocket, as long as you hold it in your back pocket, um, you keep this, you'll keep this motherfucker in check, okay? Because this is gonna really bother them that you know this or you have this on them, right? It's like you have something that could have really exposed someone, receipts, text messages, confirmations of something. Don't delete it, save it, because it's gonna keep this person from fucking with you. All right, I'm also hearing like court orders as well. If you have court orders, I don't care if it's from another state. Hold on to your documentation, um, because they're saying that this person doesn't want to do the right thing, and if they just don't want to do the right thing, you can definitely take those papers to whatever state you're in, and they will honor it. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Any more messages, spirits? So I'm listening to the voices in my head if you're wondering where the fuck all this is coming from. Yes, there's like 5 different people here right now talking to me. And so they're really quiet. So there's not like it's a hurry, which means that you're not in a hurry. Everything is going exactly as planned. Um, yeah, everything is going exactly as planned. You will not have to move, is what I'm hearing. Someone knows that they can't knock on your door. Okay. Also, something about a garage. Put your shit in a garage. If you have a garage, lock your garage. Any more messages, Spirit? They tried to choke me. Ugh. Okay. Any more messages? Prepare for someone to be sick of you, Taurus. Okay? For your swords. This person feels like you owe them an apology. I feel like this person is going to come in apologizing, remorseful to you. This person was trying to break you down and like humble you. And then they were going to like get you off of this high horse. And so they keep checking up on you to see if you are falling off of your routine. If you're slipping back into a particular pattern. That's what they be trying to figure out. All right, last messages. Get it in while it's hot, Spirit. Thank you. There has to be like a retrograde coming, like an eclipse or a retrograde. Let me know down in the comment section. Is there an eclipse or a retrograde? I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you? Somebody love you. Person energy make me itch. Oh, that smells so good. You know, when you stop talking and you don't give a fuck, Taurus, that's the moral of this story. When you stop talking and you don't give a fuck, that's when everyone else that be trying to make you feel like you are undesirable, like they don't want you, like they're over you. That's when they all come back in trying to either fuck you or argue with you. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. They sit around waiting to see. They're convinced in their noggin that when you get aggressive or when you get temperamental, that's some type of confirmation that you are sexually frustrated, that you miss them, that you want them, and they just be sitting there waiting for some type of confirmation, like, oh, I'm so sick of this shit, waiting for some type of bad news. It's like, oh yeah, Taurus can't commit to something. These are people that really genuinely believe that you struggle with commitment. You struggle with getting bad news. Like you always got to have good news. You always got to have positive feedback. And I feel like that's not who you are anymore. I feel like you have learned to take constructive criticism. I also feel like with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, that you've learned a lot of life lessons that prepared you for this moment. And so not even the closest person to you trying to provoke you is really going to make you feel like you regret whatever you said or did. The only thing that the main objective of whoever this person is, they want you to feel regret, remorse around something you may have said or you may have done. And they're hoping that bad news after bad news comes your way and then you're like, oh, I can't take it. But what they aren't calculating is that it's all a part of your plan. It's all a part of your show, and they have casted themselves perfectly in your reality TV show. Okay, because you know exactly, you know that it's eating them alive, and that they just want you. So these are the messages that I have for you, Taurus. Of course, take what resonates, leave the rest. I want to thank you for all your love, support, accepting me as I am. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel messages. Hey, y'all. And I'll see you in the next one. TT out.